Hey, what's up guys? We are back with another video, and this video is a little bit different and very exciting. We're going to be taking a look at one of the newest communities and really one of the fastest growing communities here in Southern Indiana. But first, let me quickly mention that I am a licensed broker in the state of Indiana. If you are looking to buy, sell, invest, or if you are thinking about relocating to the Midwest, give me a call. Me and my team would be more than happy to help you guys with that move. Here is our phone number. Here is our email address. Let's get into it. So like I said, we're going to be looking at one of the newest communities, and this is Berkshire, which is a community made up of several small subdivisions built by Jagoe. The subdivisions that make up this community are Chadwick, Brookstone, Waterside, Eastside, Turnberry, and Essex. Essex is their newest and latest subdivision in that community. So for a long time, when people talked about moving to Newburgh, they were really focused on downtown Newburgh, at least in my experience. And I understand why. Downtown Newburgh, it's a vibe, right? So you've got a very upscale small town feel. You have privately owned boutiques, you have restaurants, coffee shop, a great barber shop, and then of course you have a beautiful scenic view of the toxic Ohio River, but we don't talk about the toxic, okay? And beautiful walking trails, and it's really nice down there. But when we looked at the north side of Newburgh, the attraction was being where there's great schools, you're kind of in the outskirts of the city. You have the opportunity to own a little bit more land than you would in Evansville, in the newer subdivisions. But there was never really anything that anybody said, I want to be by this, other than the golf course, of course. Enter Friedman Park. Friedman Park is the newest and largest park in the city of Newburgh. It is 183 acres. Yes, 183 acres. It is a multi-million-dollar park. It offers walking trails, playgrounds, fishing opportunities. It's connected to a golf course, and it has a few pavilions and an amphitheater that can be rented out for events like weddings, company events, birthday parties, quinceañeras, what have you. Now, I want to quickly mention that just because you are not directly in the downtown area of Newburgh doesn't mean that you are so far away from the downtown area. You are a short 10-minute drive from that downtown area that we were talking about, and an even shorter drive to things like Walmart, Schnucks, the movie theater, the gym, CVS, Starbucks, and McDonald's. Now, like I said, Essex is the newest subdivision in that community. You can still build in there. There are many lots still available in that subdivision. As of today, there are only 6 homes currently built in Essex. And you can also still build in Turnberry. There aren't as many lots still available in Turnberry, but there is still a good amount of lots that you can build on. And really, I think these are the prime lots, or the prime area that is left to be built, because it is the road that directly backs up to Friedman Park. So if you were to purchase one of these lots, you could really have a gate in your backyard that opens up into the Friedman Park area. That gate would lead you to one of those beautiful walking trails directly on Friedman Park. A client of mine recently purchased a lot that backs up to Friedman Park, and they asked if the noise from the park or from the event center there would be a problem when he's inside his home. Something that I really appreciate about Jagoe is how well insulated they build their homes, because they are an energy efficient builder. They win awards for this every year. But as a bonus, once you get into these Jagoe homes, you really can't hear traffic or much of what's going on outside. And also the amphitheater and the pavilions are still far enough away from the subdivision that you shouldn't be hearing any noise inside of your home. Jagoe is one of the largest builders here in my market. They offer just a plethora of floor plans to choose from, but as many builders do, they have certain floor plans that can be built in each subdivision. Now, since we're talking about Turnberry, and I'm just going to talk about Turnberry because it is a subdivision that has kept me and my team busy this last month, I'm just going to show on the screen all of the floor plans that can be built within Turnberry subdivision. Now, They have certain requirements to build in Turnberry. One of them is that you have to build a craftsman style home, and that all of the homes built in Turnberry must be all brick. It's common to see homes that have brick and vinyl siding. Now, some might be a little bit more brick, and some might be a little bit more vinyl siding, and some might be all vinyl siding. But if you are building in Turnberry, you have to build an all brick home. If you want a home that allows vinyl siding, or that can be built entirely with vinyl siding, there are other subdivisions that we can look at for you. Now, there are a few spec homes scheduled to be built in Turnberry. So if you are short on time, or you don't want to go through the building process, you might have the option to purchase one of these spec homes. The great thing about purchasing these spec homes, like I said, Jagoe is a very big and popular builder here in my market. So these spec homes are built with some of the most popular options, meaning they will pick a very popular floor plan, a popular flooring color, countertop color, material, cabinets, cabinetry style, things of that nature. So you might be able to have your ideal home built without having to wait for the build process or make all of those selections, because Jagoe does offer a lot of great floor plans that are very, very customizable, but sometimes you can be paralyzed with how many options you have to make. So if you don't want to go through all of that, you might have the option to purchase one of these spec homes. Okay, now the price range for Turnberry is anywhere from $353,000 to $512,000. The square foot range in that subdivision, they are as 1,865 square feet to 3,246 square feet. 3,246 square feet, that's a lot of house. This is a really great option for multi-generational homes, which I am seeing a lot more of. You know, people living with their parents, in-laws, just a mixed home that needs a lot of space. So there is a lot of great floor plans for you if you are needing something like that. Well, I hope that you found this video helpful and informative. If there are any other areas in the Southern Indiana area or in the Midwest that you want us to talk about, please let us know in the comments, and we'd be happy to make a video for you. Until next time.